guys, so this is hello guys. So this is what if Asta was Gojo's Satori's brother. This is my 1K special, and I can't be so loud because everyone's asleep in my family. And yeah, so this is my first time using this app on my phone. So yeah, it might not be good. I might have to redo it. I can still redo it. So yeah, I've made two 100 specials in case this one doesn't work. So yeah, I'll have to redo it. I'm okay with that. Now, let's start. And this is not mine. This is a comic in Wattpad, and I can't see the guy's name. It was by Here to Writer. So yeah, one. What if Asta was Gojo Satori's brother? In a rainy day, in the Clover Kingdom, was a running through the forest carrying a baby in his hands. The man was a member of a very powerful clan known as Gojo family. His name was Gojo Satori, and the baby was his baby brother, Gojo Asta. As Satori was running to a giant skull, he unknowingly dropped a grimoire he was carrying. Satori, we're almost there, little brother. When Satori made it to the village, he headed directly to the church, and he dropped off Asta at the front of the doorstep. Satori says, Asta, you may not understand what's happening, but this may be the last time I see you, okay? Please be safe and make a lot of friends. Master Limitless and become stronger so you can avenge our family clan and our clan. Goodbye for now. Satori knocks on the door and runs back in the direction he came from. The door of the church opened and a man looked down at and sees a baby. Another one. The man picks up the baby and brings him inside, placing him next to another baby left at the front steps. Well then, welcome, little ones. I will hope you enjoy your stay. Let's see what you have. Let's see, do you have a name? Ah, here's your name, Asta. No last name, huh? Well then, my name is Father Oris, and this is Yuno. I'd hope the two of you get along well, and from now on, you'll be under my care. Father Oris looked at the boys as they sounded asleep. He placed a warm fire to warm up some milk for the two boys. Oris says, I wonder what their future holds for us. 15 years later, Asta was laying down on the tree's trunks, relaxing like he always does. He looks up at the sky. Normally, he'd be training, but today was the day him and Yuna would receive their grimoires. Although Asta had a gut feeling he wouldn't receive one, mainly due to him not having any mana. But that didn't bother him at all because when it was 5, he discovered an ability that doesn't allow anything to reach him after a mini battle. With what wind attack went around Asta, didn't understand what it was, but Asta did. Did he understand the ability was known as infinite? Ever since then, Asta has learned to master such an ability with the help of who has only the one knew of Asta's powers. Asta was waiting on the top tree, just relaxing, when suddenly he felt a gust of wind. When he looked over and saw a ball of wind heading his way, and he immediately activated the infinity, not allowing the ball of wind to touch him. It only went around him. Asta says, what's up, Yuna? We're going to be late for the sanctuary ceremony. Sorry for that. Asta smiles. Calm down, will ya? I will not. I don't want to be the last one there. It's not like you're going to get one, so chill. Hurry up, let's go. Why don't you go without me? Not like I'll get one. Who knows, maybe you might be. Or you might, and we are finally know what this power of yours is. I've told you, it's called infinity. How do you know that? Shrugs. Something just telling me that's what it's called. Well, let's go. Says with the whatever face. If you insist, Princess Crybaby. Will you please stop calling me that? No, don't. I don't think so. I don't think. Sends another ball if wind at Asta, which one giant, which again doesn't touch him. Honestly, Asta, when are you going to tell everyone about your power? I don't know, Asta shrugs. I like making people think I'm weak. Why am I the only one who has to know? Did you forget something? You were the one who helped me discover my powers and the one who helped me master it. Well, that's going to be in your downfall when I finally beat you. Doubt it. Keep dreaming. What, don't you think I'll get stronger? I know you will, but not stronger than me. Asta smiles. Anyways, let's go. You don't want to be late, princess. Asta walks ahead of Yuno, and Yuno catches up to him. Asta, once I get my grimoire, I want to have another battle. No hold barred. Smiled. All right, but don't cry when you lose. I won't lose this time. You won't cry or lose. Yuno realized what he said. He said, lose. I won't lose. Ha 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 ha. Sure, whatever you say. Now hurry up. Let's go to the race, yeah. Asta brings to run, and Yuno does the same. Running right behind Asta is running towards the church. To be continued. Asta was running. He looked back to see Yuno trying his best to catch up to him, and he gives a smile when he speeds up, and Yuno makes it out of the forest, and he runs a bit further when he spots Asta sitting on a rock. Took you long enough. Shut up. From a distance, they hear Father Oris call for them. Hurry up, boys. We're coming. Come on, let's get going. Hold on. Let me catch my breath. Asta begins to walk with Yuno right next to him. So, are you excited to see your grimoire? Asta looks up in the sky. If I get one. What makes you though, Kay, you won't get one? Asta stops in his tracks and looks at Yuno. Asta, do you sense any mana in me? No? Well then, there's your answer. But how will you become a magic knight? Nah, I gave up on that dream years ago. Besides, I heard that you can't do the entrance exam without a grimoire or a magic for that matter. I guess I'll be entering alone then. When they caught up to Nash, began to throwing shoots at Asta. Why'd you bother coming? Do you really think that you'll get a grimoire? Do you even have magic? Nash, that's no way to talk to your brother. It's fine. Honestly, I've expected that I don't have magic. I'm just tagging along to see Yuno receive his. Sister Lily says, well, that's very kind of you, Asta. And Nash, be more respectful. Yeah, whatever, Nash says. Nash walks further ahead and Father Oris and Sister run after him. How come his words will never upset you? Because he doesn't know the truth. Anyway, let's catch up. Yeah. When they reach the Grimoire Tower, they wait around the ceremony to start. After having an hour of waiting, Drought, the host of the ceremony, I can't say that word, sorry, ceremony, came out. Drought, hello everyone, and welcome to the Grimoire Acceptance Ceremony. Now it's time for the ceremony to begin. As always, looked through, they saw all the grimoires begin to flow and fly out. Everyone looked on as they began to fly down into people's hands. And as soon as bright and glowing, Grimoire was seen, and it was headed directly towards the direction where Yuno was standing. And as the light died down there, it was revealed to be a four-leaf Grimoire. Well, four-leaf Grimoire. Whispers were heard all around, shocked that Yuno received a four-leaf. But all the shock stopped when someone pointed out the Asta and did receive a Grimoire soon. Mocking and laughter was heard around, kissing of Yuno. But when he looked at Asta, he seemed unfazed by the harsh words being said about him. I knew it'd be a waste of time. Asta began to walk, but Yuno called him out. Asta. Asta stopped and looked back. I have my grimoire now. You know what that means, right? You know where to find me. Everyone stopped as now they were confused. Asta started to work. I'll give you some time to prepare. Asta walks past Sister Lily and she stops him. Where are you going? Out. There's no point in me being here, so I'll just see myself out later. Asta leaves the building, walks towards the demon's class. You know, he had to stay and listen to the announcement. Drought was giving out after everything was over. Yuno informed Sister Lily where he would be going. As Yuno was about to leave, he saw a mysterious man leaning against a wall with Asta. Asta was standing on top of the demon skull, waiting for Yuno to arrive. Hours had passed, and he had no sign of Yuno anywhere. When he stood up to go search for him, something happened from he was able to clearly see the world around him from getting at great distance. He saw Yuno wrapped chains and a man holding Yuno's grimoire. I'm not entirely sure if this is working, but let's continue. What the? At high speeds, Asta was able to move fast, enough to get Yuno before anything had happened to him. But Asta was starting to feel a bit tired out. Asta had made it in time and grabbed Yuno's grimoire from the man's hand. Well, what's going on over here? What? It's you, the boy who didn't receive a grimoire. The man began to mock Asta, which, like always, doesn't faze him. You know, you really let this creep chain you up? You know, I was caught off guard. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. So, anyways, what's your deal, creep? Who are you, and why are you stealing this grimoire? My business is that I was trying to steal that grimoire and sell it for money and my name is Revechi Salik. Well then, Revechi, this grimoire doesn't belong to you. Its rightful owner is right there, so kindly unchain him and I won't hurt you too badly. Revechi scoffs. Hurt me? You don't have magic, and yet you think you can hurt me. Please, don't make me laugh. Smiles. Want to try me? Revechi laughs. Ha ha ha. Drops a tough guy act. I know deep inside you're scared and weak. Asta just looks at the guy and smiles. Revechi, the hell are you smiling for? You shouldn't underestimate him, Yuno says. Revechi, was it? I'll tell you this. All of those things you said are wrong because really, you're the one who's weak. You little chain magic. Revechi uses his magic to attack Asta and chain him up like he did with Yuno, but before the chains made contact with Asta, they stopped. What the hell? What's the matter? Aren't you going to hit me? Revechi uses his magic once again to bring out more chains, but again, they never touched Asta. What the hell is this? What's going on? Why are they stopping? There's no stopping, more like they're slowing down. This magic, I don't understand. It's not magic. It's something that's not worth my time explaining to you. No matter, I'll find a way to kill you. As soon as more chains were being sent towards Asta, he felt himself being tired out. Damn it! I haven't used the infinity for this long. I guess the longer I use, the more tired I get. Asta was starting to get tired, and he felt slow, and he felt like he was about to go crazy, when suddenly something burst out of the wall and floated in front of Asta, shocking both Revenchi and Yuno. Without a second thought, Asta grabbed the feeling of an unknown presence. Asta shook that off, opened the grimoire, revealing a sword. Asta grabbed that sword and swung it around, canceling Revenchi's attack. Asta looked Revenchi dead in the eyes and approached him. How do you have a grimoire? Asta shrugged at his questions. Get away! Get away from... Asta gives Renjisi an uppercut, sending him from far away. Asta uses the sword and cancels the spell that changed up Yuno. Asta, how did you get a grimoire? I'm not sure. Oh well, can't explain the unknown, right? Yeah. So you still up for the fight? Yeah. About that, I need time to process what happened. Okay, you're lost then. Asta smiles. Hey, also, how did you know that was happening? Yeah, that's the weirdest thing happened to me. Really? Yeah, I was up on top of the demon skull, waiting for you. When you didn't show up, I got up and looked for you. But then I saw everything was happening very clearly, like my eyesight was enchantment. Where it was enchanced. Could that be a new ability? Probably. Who knows? Anyways, let's go, Asta shrugs. While they were walking, Yuno asked Asta a question. Asta, the Magic Knight entry exam is in 6 months. Will you consider joining the Magic Knights with me and now that you have a grimoire? I'll think about it, but for now you should focus on training if you're going to become a Magic Knight. Yeah. Later that night, Asta was sound asleep when suddenly he woke up, floating around the endless red void. Where am I? Asta says. Welcome. Asta, nice to see you again. Asta turned around to see a massive black demon. How are you? And how do you know me? The name's Libe, and no, you don't know me, but I know you. How? The last time I saw you, you were a baby. I'll ask again, how do you know me? Your family took me in their own. Family? You know my family? Please tell me. I'll tell you soon enough. For now, I'll send you back. I'll stay in touch. No, wait. Asta stood up from his bed and looked around. What the fuck? To be continued. And that's where I'm gonna end it off. Thank you guys for watching. And so yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it off. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I might not add an intro to this because I'm probably using my iPhone and I don't know how to add intros. So on my iPhone. Thank you for watching and peace. Your boy's out.